Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and happy 2025, happy new year. Today we are doing a winter aesthetic look. I wanted to do something winter aesthetic because I wanted to do something a little different. I want to tailor my look to the season. So that's what we're doing here today. If you want to see how I achieve this look, please keep watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you know that my videos go up. KK great. Let's get started. All right, let's get this face together. Before we start, y'all like my background? Isn't she pretty? It's giving winter festive. We are starting with brow lamination. This is L'Oreal Brow Lamination 24-hour hold. As you see, I use this on a regular smegular dagular. She is beat up to all be doggone. She is by far, in my personal opinion, the best brow gel. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hair, get out my face. I am the woman that will snatch stray hairs from the edges out because they're driving me crazy, and then get mad when my edges on my lace be thinning. Well, I'm snatching them out. All right, so we started with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. I have the darkest shade. And if you see me kind of looking this way instead of this way, that's because the camera right here, but me is right here. I'm using it as a mirror, leave me alone. All right, so we wanna do hair-like strokes, and we wanna take our time with it so we can just fill this in. This is literally my brow routine that I do for every single look. If you wanna see exactly what I do to them, let me know. I'll do a separate brow tutorial. I'm just trying to get through everything. We are using Scratch by Kat Cosmetics Purrrfect Base. This is their eyeshadow base. I'm gonna use it to carve out my brow right here, and then I'm gonna put a darker concealer underneath there. Okay, so this is not a concealer. It looks like a concealer. It operates similarly to a concealer, like in coverage, but it's not a concealer. Like if you try to use it as a concealer, it's gonna look funky. I ain't gonna even hold you. I want one in every color, and I want a separate order for my kit. And as soon as I hunker down and start like refilling my kit supply, I'm doing that. I'm doing that because this base is everything you're about to see. So I'm using a darker concealer. I will not show you what concealer it is because I will no longer be promoting this brand. This brand was actively following 47. I'm good. I'm using it because the concealer is nice, and I have it in my possession. I got it for free 99. I'm gonna use it, but I'm not gonna repurchase it, and we're not gonna talk about who it is. Now, I like to blend this part out before I put the eyeshadow base onto my lid. I just want everything to be blended together already. And then to blend this in to make it look ombre, I start here at the front, and then I just start going back and forth so that it looks gradient, aka ombre. All right, now we're about to put this base on top of the lid. This base coverage is so nice. My only thing is that the doe foot applicator is so large, and I got a lot of lid space, but I'm a tiny person. I just kind of want something that's a little less large. It's not gonna stop me from using it, but that's just like, if I had to find something wrong with it, you see I had to find something wrong with it, which means it's a great product. But if I just gotta find something that I don't like, it's that. The applicator is just a little too large for my liking, that's all. All right, so we got a winter wonderland theme. We are going to do winter-ish colors. So you're gonna see a lot of white, a lot of gold, a lot of browns, and a little bit of ice blue. We are going to start with a transition shade. It is a nice, cute little brown color. It's a discontinued shadow from a discontinued company, and I'm not gonna tell y'all what the shade is because you ain't gonna be able to find it. But we're just gonna go ahead and blend this on into the crease. And while I'm blending, I am blending upward to blend up towards the brow. I'm not completely covering the brow. I almost said blow. I can't wait till I get home so you can turn that cherry out. Turn that cherry out. Turn that cherry out. Yeah, stemming is real sometimes. Let me get my eyes together. I'll be right back. All right, we got our transition colors down. We're gonna use a darker chocolate, and it's gonna go on the outer corner. Same brush, we're just going to push it right into here. Just like that. Now I'm following my eye shape. I have an almond eye shape, so that's why I'm concentrating the darker color out this way. You wanna also make sure you buff right here. so it looks gradient again. Now we're going to take a matte yellow shade and we're going to concentrate it right there. And what I'm doing is like patting. I'm patting it into my lid so that it's opaque. And it's a little bright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it with an orange to kind of tone it down a little bit because we want a warmer yellow. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're gonna add a white to the inner corner. We're doing the same thing. We're gonna pat that on up in there like that, and we're gonna blend it out. Hold on. Okay, so I accidentally did this off camera. That's my bad. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I did. What I did was I took a brush that had no product on it and I just blended that towards the yellow. You see what I did? All right, we wanna be glowy. We wanna be glowy. So we're using 2 different primers. So we're using L'Oreal Prime Lab 24-hour Pore Minimizer Primer, and then we're gonna use the True Match Lumi Glotion and 902 Light Glow. Now, with primer, you wanna make sure that you're rubbing it into your face and you're letting it dry down before you apply your foundation. All right, so we're applying the Glotion now as well. And we're gonna let this dry down. I'll be right back. This foundation right here, top tier. I'm using the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in the shade Caracas. And we're gonna put this on the back of my hand. We're gonna put that much. That's gonna cover my entire face. Now, I only recommend doing this on you and not if you are like putting makeup on a client. And that's so that the foundation can warm up and be easier. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's easier to blend out because the product is already warm. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Looks like NARS came in and took a picture of my face and said, yes, this is the exact shade. We're also using 2 NARS concealers. These right here, this one is closer to my shade and this one is going to be the highlight. This shade here is Walnut, and then the highlight shade is Ginger. So what I also want to do is show y'all like applying concealer to your face so you can reduce the creasing. What you want to do is you want to pat the concealer on, not smear. All right, so I am blending out this concealer. I placed it, my bad. I was totally listening to a whole live and I got really distracted. So y'all didn't see the placement of this. If y'all want to see a placement of how I do my highlight, just let me know. Just let me know. But I'm using a Real Techniques brush. I saw the girlies use this brush and I said, let me use this brush to blend in my concealer. You kind of cute, girl. All right, so this is what I do for the specific highlight. I use a concealer brush. Hold on, this live is still out. Hold on. All right, so I use a concealer brush and I don't use a lot of it. I'll go in here and I will just highlight this way. Same thing, same with the pat motion. We're just gonna highlight it and we're gonna bring it to about right there. I also highlight my forehead just to really bring this area out, making me look 3-dimensional again. We're gonna draw a little flower slash mushroom. As you can see, I am a great makeup artist, but I don't know how to draw for shiitake mushrooms. Lord have mercy. For the highlight, couldn't get that out, words. For the highlight, I'm gonna use this dense foundation brush. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, yes, honey, yes. For underneath the eye, I am definitely going to use this brush. I'm actually gonna use the back end. And we're just gonna start bringing that product this way. And we're gonna keep it structured there. We're just gonna blend it out. And it's gonna just be a gradient effect. And you're just gonna see, you know, a little bit of that brightness. All right, we're using LYS's contour stick. It is in the shade Strength. And we are going to use a brush because, baby, when I tell you she is pigmented, she is pigmented. All right, let me turn to the side for the real thing. So this is your cheekbone. That's your cheekbone. Well, that's my cheekbone. It's not yours, but it's mine. Okay? So because that's where the height of your cheekbone is, you want to place that contour shade, well, bronzer shade, because this is not a contour. Bronzer shade right here. Now, I got a tiny forehead, okay? So we're just going to put it right here on the temples. Boop, 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 boop. Done with the forehead. To snitch the nose that I don't be really snatching that hard, we're just gonna trace the out part right here with a little bit, and we're not gonna bring it all the way down, because when I tell you she go a long way, she go a long way, honey. And then we're gonna boop-a-doop the nose, because we wanna button that thing out. And then we wanna get the chin area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that, streak that on down right here. Right here, and we're gonna blend that out. All right, so for the purposes of underneath the chin, the cheek, and here, we're gonna use this here same brush that we use to blend out the concealer. I'm starting with the undercarriage first. We wanna make her disappear. And then what we're gonna do when we blend this out, we're gonna blend upward. So we're just gonna blend upward, and we're gonna bring it back towards the ear, and we're gonna keep moving. Move hair. The hair always want to be a little main character. I don't need you right now. We for the after shot. For the temple, don't take it across the forehead. We want to keep it right here, because we want to open that forehead up so it can look like I got one, because right now I got a 2.5 one. All right, I already did one side. We're gonna do the other one. We're gonna use this little tiny brush here from Royal and Langen. Oh Lord, I butcher their name all the time. I'm gonna put it in the description, y'all. But it's a drugstore brush company. They are dope. These little elf blushes, everything. Now, she's strong. You gotta be careful. We only gonna boop, boop, boop. That's as much as we need. Same brush, bigger. And we are going to blend this out. We're gonna take it back, and then we're gonna bring it forward. I also push it a little bit underneath my eye. We're gonna blend it out just, ooh, that's pretty. Yes, I can actually use a little bit more. I will. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, to set, we're going to use Laura Mercier's setting powder. This is in Translucent Honey. Because I am unfortunately not related to Anita Baker, I will not be baking. You see what I did there? Instead, I am just going to push this into the eye. That's what I'm gonna do. You see how it's nice and bright? Because I really wanted it nice and bright right there. We're gonna take my favorite bronzing brush, because it's big and fluffy. We are just going to hit that bronzer and really bring it out. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take it up the temple, but we're not gonna go all the way across. We're gonna stop right there. We're just gonna blend it out and let the wrists do the work. Look at the wrist. Look at the wrist. We are going to use Mented Cosmetics blush. It is the shade Clay Too Much. It look like that. It's crack-a-lacking, so I gotta be careful with it. I am just going to go over the areas that I applied. Oh yeah. Let's go over the areas where I apply blush. All right, to get rid of that powdery look, we're gonna use Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. Y'all did y'all thing with this Morphe. Oldie but a goodie, and I still got it. It is the Jackie Aina Artist Couture collab. This is La Peach. We're gonna put this up here on these cheekbones, because again, we're trying to glow like the snow. So you wanna build a snowman? I got a little too carried away. Just a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna make this work. We're just gonna blend it out, and we're just gonna put a little bit of that right there on the center of that nose. Yes, honey. All right, so we're gonna use two shadows underneath the eye. We're gonna use this like aqua blue shadow, and I'm just kind of like pouncing it underneath the line, because we kind of want this to be straight. And now I'm gonna go over it with a white. Ooh. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this white, and we're gonna put it right here in that in the corner. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna do my lashes and my lips off camera, and then we'll be back. And this is the final look. Let me know what y'all think about my winter aesthetic look. Is it doable? It's definitely wearable. Would you wear it? Thank y'all for tuning in. I will talk to y'all on the next video. Love you. Bye.